When I first started when I started my first business, I was a fairly young CEO, and I felt like I always had to have all the answers. I'd walk into a room and I would spout off all the answers, even if I wasn't sure. And I think over time, what I realized is we have to be better at empowering our team members and pushing more authority and autonomy into the organization. And I think listening to our people is one of the most important skills that we need to learn. So when we talked about, where are we getting feedback, I think actively asking from people that are the closest to the work, closest to the customer for feedback on how we continue to grow and improve, I think is a really important skill. The second thing, which we really didn't get time to today, but at some point, would love to discuss, is how to think about the intersection of AI and talent. Because AI, I think this is one of the most exciting times that I've ever been a part of, and I was part of when the internet, really became a mainstream. I remember being part of a company where we were told we were never going to be allowed to email anyone outside the company. And of course, that didn't last very long. But I think for companies that are slow to adapt, this is an existential threat. But if you're fast, if you're innovative, I think it's an extraordinary opportunity. So what we're investing in right now is training growth hackers, people that are really excited about going into a company and helping them look at some of the challenges in their business and think about how can we look at AI first, software second, and then people third to solve these business problems. And I think that's a mentality that CEOs are going to need to take now in an aggressive way.